Ladies and gentlemen, with Hell in a Cell this Saturday, welcome to Monday Night Raw as we kick things off with women's action with the new Raw Women's Champion in New Orleans, Louisiana. So here we go. Here comes the boss. Wait, excuse me. It's boss time here on Tuesday Night Raw.
Yes, y'all. So fresh, y'all.
And the odds are definitely against the new Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. This Saturday at Hell in a Cell, she will defend her title in Hell in a Cell against 4 other women: Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Shayna Baszler, and Bianca Belair. But tonight, the legit boss, the standard, the blueprint,
She's a legit boss, but y'all knew that.
set to take on the Queen of Spades, the former Raw Women's Champion at the SummerSlam, Shayna Baszler. You can't really count Shayna Baszler out of the title picture here. Shayna Baszler was at a 2-on-1 handicap disadvantage. She was at a huge disadvantage at SummerSlam, 2-on-1. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay were sufficiently against Shayna Baszler at SummerSlam. And that led to a new Raw Women's Champion. The whole Raw Women's title picture is a huge mess right now, which is why we have 5 women in one cell at SummerSlam. It all started with the Iconics beating Shayna Baszler, then Sasha Banks cashed in last week. No. Then Bianca Belair beat Peyton Royce, who was Raw Women's Champion at the time. Then Sasha Banks cashed in to beat Peyton Royce. So Peyton Royce lost 2 times in one night. Shayna Baszler won the rematch. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce won the rematch. Sasha Banks, has to defend her title against also Bianca Belair, who feels like she belongs in the title picture after defeating the former Raw Women's Champion Peyton Royce. It's just a mess. But anyway, Sasha Banks taking the Shayna Baszler now, but Shayna Baszler just dropping Sasha Banks there. Baszler now, again, fully in control of this matchup. Baszler feels like she has something to prove. Shayna Baszler feels like she has to prove tonight that she still belongs in the title picture despite losing to the Iconics at SummerSlam. Shayna Baszler was someone who beat 2 very talented women, Naomi and Sonya Deville, in the same ring at the same time at Extreme Rules. And I honestly thought she had the Iconics. I mean, I thought she had some sort of plan heading into that match, but maybe she did, maybe it just didn't work out. But she gets one more opportunity this Saturday at Hell in a Cell in Detroit. Sasha Banks getting Shayna Baszler back into the ring in another match I cannot wait for. Elijah Morgan and Ryan Legacy for the RW Championship in Hell in a Cell. Those two know each other very, very well. A rivalry that's been personal for not just a week, for years. Ryan Legacy saying this isn't the Elijah Morgan that won 2 Royal Rumbles, multiple championships here in RWE. But those two will go face to face tonight in our main event ahead of their match at Hell in a Cell. Also, we have Eric Cassidy in action against Caleb Barnes, the hometown man. Caleb Barnes, we are live in New Orleans, Louisiana here tonight. Irish whip by Sasha Banks. Over on the SmackDown side of things, we have a United States Championship rematch at Hell in a Cell between United States champion Henry Storm and Leon Matoda. The two say they don't belong on the kickoff show, and they can tear the house down and steal the show at Hell in a Cell, and they had the chance to. Also, we have Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler one more time inside Hell in a Cell. Dolph Ziggler was humiliated at Backlash after tapping out very quickly to the sharpshooter. We had a draw for a 15-minute Iron Man match 2 weeks ago at SummerSlam. Well, almost 2 weeks ago at SummerSlam, I should say. So at this point, Dolph Ziggler needs this win against Shawn Michaels. Oh! Also a huge triple threat match I cannot wait for. Adam Cole, Aleister Black, and Cesaro in a triple threat match for the SmackDown World Championship. That match could be absolutely monumental, but Sasha Banks has Shayna Baszler here. Bankrupt! 1, 2, no! Nearly got her there. Maybe went decided for the bank statement there. Shayna Baszler able to counter. Uh-oh. Baszler now. The gut wrenches to Sasha Banks. And this does not look good for the Raw Women's Champion. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and no! Shayna Baszler just that close to defeating Sasha Banks, gaining a lot of momentum towards Saturday. Shayna Baszler now, uh-oh. Karavuda clutch is locked in on Sasha Banks. Will she tap out here? This will derail all of Sasha Banks' momentum, and she taps out. Wow. Shayna Baszler may have lost at SummerSlam, but she has not missed a step. And she could very well be regaining the Raw Women's Championship on Saturday if she can do that. What a win for Shayna Baszler, tapping out the Raw Women's Champion. Raw continues live with more action. Stay tuned. So here we go. And here comes Eric Cassidy. This man hasn't been pinned since the Stream Rules, but he is set to take on one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, who will defend against Edge and Christian for the Raw Tag Team Championship at Hell in a Cell, inside Hell in a Cell, on Saturday. This man, I'd say, has one of the brightest futures. He just needs that one-on-one opportunity. Eric Cassidy has yet to get a one-on-one opportunity for Nards. Oh my god! And I think we may have some problems caused here. Matt Carter attacking Eric Cassidy from behind. And I can only help but assume that Matt Carter is here because he thinks it's Eric Cassidy's fault about his loss last week. Of course, Matt Carter was pinned in the triple threat match by AJ Andrews last week. So neither of these men will be getting an Intercontinental Championship opportunity. These two just duking it out outside the ring at ringside here. Oh my god! Eric Cassidy was set to take on Caleb Barnes here tonight. Oh! Matt Carter just taking it to Eric Cassidy. Oh my god, what a brain buster there. Matt Carter taking out all his frustration, but Eric Cassidy dropping Matt Carter on his head. Oh! And Eric Cassidy's in the ring. If these two want to go at it in the ring. Oh, what a drop kick! And that may have backfired as Eric Cassidy lays out Matt Carter. So the action can, well, here's the Intercontinental Champion. Oh, and there's the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship come Saturday. Now, oh my God, the Nightmare Mac and AJ Andrews going at it backstage, ladies and gentlemen. There's been way too much craziness going on, but Mac attacking the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship. Mac now, oh God, no. Power bomb on the concrete, oh my God. These two are battling it out in the backstage area of Raw here. AJ Andrews, reversal. Uh-oh. DDT on the concrete. And these men, one of these men might not make it to Saturday at Hell in a Cell. These men will go one-on-one, toe-to-toe in the ring for the Intercontinental Championship on Saturday in Detroit. Andrews now dragging Mac across the arena. But Mac fighting back here. Oh! AJ Andrews could be in very, very big trouble here. Oh my God! These two just want to hurt each other, weaken each other ahead of their match. Oh my God! And these two will be battling it out for one of the most prestigious titles in WWE history for the Intercontinental Championship. Mac now, once again, could be setting up AJ Andrews for the power bomb on the concrete. Oh my God. This past week has been full of craziness, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Andrews finally getting the one-on-one opportunity that he says he deserves. Oh my God. Winning the triple threat match last week to become #1 contender. And Mac now, again, setting up for a third power bomb on the concrete. Oh my God. And it connects. We were set for Legacy and Elijah Morgan to go face to face here on Raw. And again, Mac continuing to go out to the back and attack him with these power bombs over and over and over again. Oh no. Mac setting him up. Oh, went for the spear. AJ caught him with the knee. Oh. AJ Andrews tossing Mac into the locker room. Andrews now. Oh! Oh God, sending Mac into the locker there. German suplex. And these men may not even be clear to compete come Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. These two just laying, oh my God, laying waste to each other ahead of their match. That's just a few days away, but these two couldn't wait to brawl it out at Hell in a Cell. These two have a lot more of a background than we know about. And that background includes very personal issues between these two. Mac with the right. And oh, just slamming Andrews into the wall there. Oh my God, what a spear! And Mac laying waste to AJ Andrews ahead of Hell in a Cell. And here comes the boss, Ryan Legacy. As Legacy and Morgan gets had to go face to face. See, Elijah calls himself the face of my company. Elijah calls himself the leader of my company. Elijah calls himself the greatest champion of all time. Well, let me give you guys a little history lesson. Elijah has been running my company into the ground for almost 3 years, and I am not going to allow it to happen any longer. This is the exact reason I challenged Elijah to a match out in the cell, because I'm taking back what I own. I'm not allowing Elijah Morgan to try to take over my company anymore. And Elijah, I know you're watching this. I know you're standing at that curtain waiting to come out. And let me tell you something. At Hell in a Cell, not only will your whole title reign flash before your eyes, but so will your entire career. Because what I do to you inside that cage, where there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, I promise you, this will be your last wrestling match that you ever wrestle. Legacy, I don't know, that could very well be an empty threat, or that could be a promise. But here comes the champion. Elijah Morgan, who claims to be the leader of RWE, leading RWE into the future. The self-proclaimed Messiah of RWE. Legacy, I don't understand. I really don't understand how much more ungrateful you could possibly be. I am offering to do this whole thing for you. I'm sure you have a lot of things to do as a company owner, and that's why I'm willing to take it all off of your hands. I am the right man to lead this company into the future for the next 3 years. I am the best superstar there has ever been in RWE, and anyone that would like to prove me wrong, anyone that has tried to prove me wrong, such as AJ Andrews, such as Randy Orton, has fallen and passed out or tapped out. And what I did to Sheik will be very similar to your fate at Hell in a Cell. See, Legacy, I don't know if you know what you're getting yourself into. But if you get in the way of the greater good, you will fall like the rest. Elijah, see, that's where you're wrong. Every time you become champion, you become so full of yourself. You forget what the purpose is. You forget what you're doing this for. Elijah, this is not you. This is not the Elijah I've known for almost 3 years. You will not lead my company, because you will not lead my company to the ground any further. Oh my God! And Morgan's gonna cut him off right there with the cheap shot. Legacy back up to his feet. Oh my God, planting Morgan. A kick to the back, and these two are brawling it out in the middle of the ring. Uh-oh. Legacy knee. Those two are just exchanging a war of words. Now Morgan playing a bit of mind games with Legacy. Going in and out of the ring. And Legacy not gonna fall for it anymore, will he? I don't know. Oh, staying on the outside this time, and these two continue to duke it out. Oh, and for the famous power bomb by Elijah. Oh my God, landing straight on his neck. But Legacy, oh God, Morgan, big rolling cutter connecting on Legacy, but Legacy kick to the midsection. Oh nope. Morgan, slamming his head against the apron, now sending him into the barricade. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for. We'll see you on Thursday for SmackDown.